There comes a time in every YouTube gaming channel's career that they always return back to a game that they love, that they have played the most out of any other. Jacksepticeye doing Shadows of the Colossus twice on his channel, Markiplier having over 69 videos of Minecraft on his channel, and seeing these YouTubers going back to games that they have played, that they have fond memories of, I started thinking too about the games that I had played that I still to this day am very fond of. I can't think of a better time right now than to go back to a game that I haven't played the most of, but I think that I've had the most fun with playing. My name is Schiffer, and this is Bloodborne. So this series is going to be a little bit different. Even though I've already played this game, this is going to be more so that, I can enjoy myself, I can run around. I have a new build that I have in mind for my upcoming character, so I definitely want to go ahead and get that rolling. But this series is going to be more for just watching and having fun. This is also going to be, I'm going to explaining as much of the lore as I possibly can. Bloodborne is not the best game to follow as far as lore wise is concerned, just at face value. From Software, they love hiding their lore in item description, so not everything is completely up front. You sort of have to go digging for the lore, and I think a lot of people miss the lore of the game, which makes it so much better. It makes it such a better game when you understand what's happening. But also, this is in case, people are already playing and they get stuck, or if they are, just trying to find some other player who's doing it. So I'm excited to jump into it. I'm really excited about this, and I want to, show that I know how to play this game. So here we go.
Oh, yeah. Pale blood. Well, you've come to the right place. Yharnam is the home of blood ministration. You need only unravel its mystery. But where's an outsider like yourself to begin? Easy, with a bit of Yharnam blood of your own. But first, you'll need a contract.
Okay, so this is the character creation screen. Whenever you first come in, you have to create your character. So, Bloodborne, if you're starting out playing, what I recommend you do is actually research the game before you even put it in, before you even play it. From Software has another game, Dark Souls. The Dark Souls series is probably what they're most famous for. In that series, you can do something called respec, or I guess a better way is allocate. So you can, what that means is, okay, so you see right in the sort of lower middle of the screen, it says level, blood echoes, vitality, endurance, all that. The levels there in Dark Souls, at a certain point, you can go to this one particular area and you can change out. Like, for example, you see where it says strength 12. I can go to this area and change it to, like, I can remove like 4 points, and then I can put those 4 points somewhere else. In Bloodborne, you can't do that. So whatever you choose, you're stuck with. So talking about builds, the most easiest one to do is you focus on either strength or skill. Strength weapons is, realistically, your attacks are a lot slower, but you deal more damage. Skill, you do less damage per hit, but you can attack very quickly. And then certain builds sort of like combine different things and whatever. I am doing a skill blood tinge build, which is something that I've never done before. I've done strength and blood tinge and then a skill and arcane, but I have not done a skill and blood tinge before. So that is going to be what I'm going to be focusing on for this run. I think it's going to be pretty interesting to do. So I will be right back as I try to figure this out. I'll be right back.
Good. All signed and sealed. Now, let's begin the transfusion. Oh, don't you worry. Whatever happens, you may think it all a mere bad dream.
You found yourself a hunter.
Those little guys are always so funny to watch. All right, so here we are. So let me tell you what I got so far. Okay, so I went with the path. It's called Noble Scion or whatever. It's the one that allowed the skill and blood tinge for the highest setting. So what this means is that I have very low health, but I could probably attack like crazy. So, all right, here we go. So these are the item descriptions that I was talking about. Hood worn upon awakening to the nightmare of blood and beasts. Perhaps its wearer had to stay out of sight and travel by cover of darkness. Without memory, who will ever know? So what that basically means... Oh, here we go. Not typical clothing from Yharnam. Perhaps it is a foreign origin. It is said, after all, the traveler came to Yharnam from afar. Without memory, who will ever know? Bandage worn upon awakening to the nightmare of blood and beasts, terribly worn and unsanitary. A faint memory recalls blood ministration involving the transfusion of unknown blood, not long after the nightmare began. So, what exactly happened? Door not open from that side. It was worth a shot. So, I play as a traveler to this land. I should go ahead and just take the bandage off, and I'll take the hood off. I am a traveler to the city called Yharnam. I am searching for something called pale blood. And I guess I was sick for some reason. Seek pale blood to transcend the hunt. We have no idea what that means, but we will find out, won't we? So I went with, basically, this is very similar to the character that I play as normally. It's basically the same facial design, but I severely emaciated him and made his eyes red. I thought it'd be pretty cool to do that. So one thing about this game that I'm doing it's going to sound very strange, but I am actually not wearing my headphones at all. The only music that you will be able to hear is during boss fights, which is very interesting for the Soul series to begin with. There only is ever music if something dramatic happens, if a boss battle happens, or in the quote-unquote resting area. These right here, these little things, oh, I forgot you popped out of the ground. This is just to go over how you control your character, which you have light attack, you got heavy attack. Right now, that's a punch, but that's going to be our gun. And then this is the transform mode. So we're using two hands because we have no weapons right now. I'll go over more about the symbols in a minute. I am going to try my best to kill this thing. Oh no. Oh dear me. Oh, this is going awful. Alright, so the reason why I'm jumping around like that is because I'm locked onto him. Oh no. No. I always forget I have to watch my stamina. Yeah. Come here, buddy. Oh, if I can do this, I will be so happy with myself. Just beat his butt. Come here, buddy. So one thing about Bloodborne is, or with any Soulsborne game, the best thing to do is to actually jump into the attack. You think it would be counterintuitive to basically like, ow. You think it would be counterintuitive, but it's really not. The hitboxes, how the hitboxes work in this series is like completely facing forward. Ooh, oh no. Come on. Also, no. Oh, my heart is literally racing right now. Oh, can I actually do it? Can I actually do it? Oh. I did it. That's hysterical. Oh my god, that was crazy. Okay, so, first things first. The things that are up on the top left-hand corner of the screen, right where it says 3, that is blood vials. That is how many times I can heal myself. That number, it's a basically consumable. So I can find more blood vials in the world around me. Which actually over here is some more blood vials. So now I have 5 blood vials. On the top, oh sorry, that's top left. Top left is blood vials. Top right is you see where it says 775. That is blood echoes. That's basically money. What I was saying about the hitboxes, it's actually easier to roll into an attack than it is to basically jump away from it, because the hitbox will still hit you. So now I have bullets. I can't open the gate. Central Yharnam. The central Yharnam area, I pretty much know at this point like the back of my hand. So this is this part. This is the part that I'm actually worried about, because at this point, like technically you're not supposed to survive that first encounter with the person. You're not technically supposed to survive that. You're actually supposed to die and get teleported to the safe area, but I kind of cheated. I kind of didn't die. So what I have to do is I have to get past this guy. I have to, there's a couple items that I need to grab real quick. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, this is bad. Oh, this is bad. I know it's bad. There we go. Woo. Oh, no. So, what you just heard is the sound of a creature. Oh, no. Okay, that was a warning. Here we go. Look at him. That's not how I wanted that to go at all. He just followed me. I wasn't expecting it. I was not expecting it at all. So this is the Hunter's Dream. The Hunter's Dream is basically our safe area. This is where we can upgrade weapons. I'll quickly run by real quick. Here we go. The messengers offer you a trick weapon. Choose one. Trick weapons are wielded with the right hand and employed in beast hunting. So I'm actually going to go with, I'm going to go with the Saw Cleaver. The Saw Cleaver is the best roundabout weapon as far as attacks go. I'm going to choose the Hunter Pistol. The reason why I'm choosing the Hunter Pistol is because it's actually a little bit faster than the blunderbuss, and that's an online item. Uh-oh. All right.
Aha! You must be the new hunter. Welcome to the Hunter's Dream. This will be your home. For now, I am Gammon, friend to you hunters. You're sure to be in a fine haze about now, but don't think too hard about all of this. Just go out and kill a few beasts. It's for your own good. You know, it's just what hunters do. You'll get used to it. This was once a safe haven for hunters. A workshop where hunters used blood to enhance their weapons and flesh. We don't have as many tools as we once did, but you're welcome to use whatever you find. Should it please you?
So Gurman is a little creepy. So Gurman says to go out and kill a few beasts. It's for our own good. But there is also this note. To escape this dreadful hunter's dream, halt the source of the spreading scourge of beasts, lest the night carry on forever. So that is actually our main objective of the game. The main objective of the game is to stop. Apparently there is a scourge of beasts and we have to put an end to it. So here is the workshop. Right here, this is where we can fortify weapons, we can repair weapons. Fortify. So right now we can't fortify anything because we don't have the ability to do so yet, but we will. This is also storage. I personally have never used storage at all. I just personally haven't used it at all. This is the doll that he is talking about, an abandoned doll. She's actually going to be, she is going to be interesting. So this is stuff that we can purchase right now. So I can buy blood vials, I can buy quicksilver bullets, I could also buy Molotov cocktails. I'm not going to buy any of that just yet. There's also all of this stuff that I can buy. I can buy the Yharnam Hunter Cap, I can buy the Hunter Garb, Hunter Trousers, and all that good stuff. So I'm actually going to hold off on doing that for the moment. Let's go ahead and equip. So this is what your character looks like when you have everything equipped. Now this transformation takes place. So I can transform this weapon and becomes basically like a weird sort of axe. And then this is just the saw cleaver, which again is sort of like an axe. And now I can go to Central Yharnam. So again, I kind of what's the word? I kind of won against the creature. I won against the creature, so I don't think it was quite prepared for that. And then we'll get just a little bit more. So there are NPCs in this world, shockingly enough.
Oh, you must be a hunter, and not one from around here either. I'm Gilbert, a fellow outsider. You must have had a fine time of it. Yharnam has a special way of treating guests. Well, I don't think I could stand if I wanted to, but I'm willing to help if there's anything that can be done. This town is cursed. Whatever your reasons might be, you should plan a swift exit. Whatever can be gained from this place, it will do more harm than good. Pale blood, you say?
Teach me about... What do you mean you never heard of pale blood?
But if it's blood you're interested in, you should try the Healing Church. The church controls all knowledge on blood ministration and all varieties of blood. Across the valley to the east of Yharnam lies the town of the Healing Church, known as the Cathedral Ward. And deep within Cathedral Ward is the old Grand Cathedral, the birthplace of the Healing Church's special blood, or so they say. Yharnamites don't share much with outsiders. Normally they wouldn't let you near the place, but the hunt is on tonight. This might be your chance. Across the valley to the east of Yharnam, you'll find the Cathedral Ward. Deep within lies the old main cathedral, said to be the source of blood. I haven't heard of pale blood, but that's your best bet if it's anything to do with unique types of blood. Across the deep... that's...
Okay. So Gilbert is talking about the Healing Church, which is actually behind us. It's actually that way. So let's talk about this for a second. So I'm seeking something called Pale Blood. Apparently no one has ever heard of it before, except maybe the Healing Church. Gilbert was saying tonight is my only chance to do it, which, because apparently the hunt is on tonight, which is why you have all these people sort of running around all over the place. My man in the torch over there. Whoops. Can you kindly go the other way, please, sir? There we go. Revenge is going to be so sweet when I kill you. Because now... Oh, yes, revenge. Revenge is so sweet. Oh, yes. Yes. Alright. So the hunt is on tonight. The hunt is men are going about Yharnam and they are killing beasts. Again, we do not know exactly what that technically implies, but it says Gilbert says that our best bet to get into the Healing Church is tonight because of the hunt that is going on. Let me talk about Bloodborne's progression real quick, because it's not like normal progression in a video game. Bloodborne, as well as all the fellow Souls games, you progress by opening shortcuts. This is a shortcut, and the main purpose that we have to do is we have to go around and we have to try to find where that shortcut ends up. Luckily for everyone watching, I know where it is. So let us go forward. Move ahead. Try to detect it. It's not too late. Whip it. Whip it good. Alright. So we got the villagers. So it's interesting because you can actually technically go back to these areas later on. So this is going to become a very interesting farming area for me to do. There's also a second shortcut. Come on, go guys, go away. Thank you. This is actually a shortcut too. So that's the ladder that we came from right here. And so now I can just go this way. I'm not too keen on fighting him just yet. I kind of don't want to right now. I'm not strong enough to. I know how to attack him, but the problem is that I'm not strong enough yet.
Lads, you've come on. You'd open the door on a night of a hunt. Away with you. Now.
Wow. So rude. Okay, they're coming. Surprise, surprise. You can get snuck attack in Bloodborne. There are people hiding around every corner. Who I just killed, that's a rifleman. The riflemen hit hard. They hit very hard. At this point, probably a shot would knock out about 80, maybe 90% of my health. So I'm not too keen on that. You see all these guys, so if you look on the more upper right side of my screen, you see all those people. We do not have to technically kill them, but I'm going to. There's also a dude over here. There we go. He is now dead. So Bloodstone Shards. Very interesting item. A solid shard that forms in cold blood. After death, a substance in the blood hardens, and that which does not crystallize is called a bloodstone. At the workshop, these bloodstones are embedded in weapons to fortify them. So this is an upgradable. So that is an upgradable item. So that is the item that we need to. That is the item that we need to upgrade these weapons. Which, oh no, they saw me. They saw me. They saw me. Quickly. So this is where it gets kind of important. Oh no, nope. I forgot. I'm still horribly weak. I say that and kill two dudes at the same time, but I am horribly weak right now. I should not. Oh, I forgot that item I can't get yet. Oh no, I forgot. Oh god, I don't like this. So I'm probably gonna die. I say probably, but who knows? I may actually survive this. I want to see at this level if I can actually kill everyone. This is gonna suck. This is gonna suck really bad. This is gonna suck really bad. I know it. Oh, yeah, shut up, you. I am trapped in a corner. That is a dog. Dogs in this game are actually the worst. So this is sound a little crazy, but I'm gonna attack the dog first. Run over to this rifleman. Die. Thank you. Now I'm gonna come up this. Oh, nope. Ouch. Run this way. Ooh, he is still after me. Ooh. And I'm just gonna hide out here for a second. Alright. Let us think strategically here. So why am I even bothering to do this? I am trying to do this because I am trying to get as many blood echoes as I possibly can. Again, blood echoes is money in this universe. So see if I can track these folks. Yes, there we go. Perfect. That took care of that. I got another Molotov cocktail, which is good. Die. Perfect, he's died. So that takes care of the major problem. And then my dude with the torch over here. Come on. Come up to me. So what I did, transforming attack breaks shields. It breaks their guard so that way you can attack them just out and outright. Cold Blood Dew. Cold Blood Dew. Droplet of cold blood containing blood echoes. Used to gain blood echoes. Hunters sustained by the drain gain strength from blood echoes. They imbibe the blood with thoughts of reverence, indeed gratitude, from their victims. Basically what this means is that I can pop them. I can pop the blood echo. Or the cold blood. And I can gain more blood echoes. Oh no. Ouch! No. Excuse me, sir. Transforming attacks actually do quite a lot of damage. Yeah. So technically, if you wanted to, you can hit right one, L1, 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 and you can keep that chain going. And it doesn't cost any stamina. All right. So... let us keep going.
I don't reckon you're from round here. Well, stuck outside on a night of the hunt. Oh, you poor, poor thing.
Wow. Everyone in this town sucks. Everyone in this town sucks. Oh, I got another one. I didn't even realize that there was one there. So, I am going to really quickly grab the shortcut. Whoops. Oh, die. Oh, crap. Ooh. I tell you what, I'm very, very happy that I did what I did. When I say I did what I did was I'm very happy that I decided to go with just 13 skill right off the top. Oh, no. There we go. Cold Blood Dew ×3. I am trying to get... Die, dog. Die. Thank you. Yes, I am a hunter. Is your house not safe?
I've heard I have. Shutting up indoors isn't always enough. Well, if you hunters got off your asses, you wouldn't be in this mess.
Don't be so insulting.
To help me, you hear? So what'll it be? Are you going to tell me you're not?
Well, I don't know of any right now.
I should have known.
Wow.
Good for nothing. No respect for the elderly is what that is.
So rude.
That little good you outsiders do. Go on. Admit it.
Wow.
You're all mad, don't you?
I forgot how rude this lady is.
Go on, stop it. I know all your tricks.
Wow. That I honestly forgot how rude that lady is. Alright, so I have 2,000 blood echoes, which is a lot. So what I'm going to do before I end the video is I'm going to show you... Oh, there's another cold blood dew. Awesome. I am going to show you how to get the shortcut. I'm going to show you how to do that. There's a dude standing in the darkness right there. Die. Alright. Looks can super be deceiving. That is an enemy. If you didn't think about it, like, you just see that right there, right? And you just think, oh, I'm just going to go for the item, and you will get shot. So what I'm going to do... Ha 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 ha. Pungent blood cocktail. Mature blood cocktail that releases a pungent odor when thrown that attracts bloodthirsty beasts. A precious tool in sadly short supply. In Yharnam, they produce more blood than alcohol, as the former is the more intoxicating. Which is gross. So what that is an item that you can throw and people will gravitate towards it. When the hunt began, the healing church left us, blocking the great bridge to the Cathedral Ward as old Yharnam burned to the ground that moonlit night. So what does this mean? it means a couple of things. Number one, there is another town in Yharnam called Old Yharnam. Old Yharnam at some point burned to the ground. There's another enemy right there, which I can... He's... Oh, never mind. Thank you. At some point, Old Yharnam burned to the ground. Completely and utterly completely burned to the ground. I don't know when exactly that happened, but it happened. But the Healing Church just completely abandoned it and like sealed it off.
You are cursed.
And here is the shortcut. All right. That takes care of that. And I am actually, and as you see, this is what happens when you play Bloodborne. Your character just becomes completely covered in blood. And what I'm going to do real quick is I am going to go to the Hunter's Dream one more time, because I can't level up my character yet. There is a specific reason why I cannot level my character up yet, and I will explain that in a little bit. But first things first, you notice here there was a item. It is the Yharnam Hunter Garb, and I am going to purchase... Well, I couldn't purchase the entire set, but I now stand much more of a fighting chance against the beasts. So I am actually going to leave this episode here. I am actually very excited to see where this goes. This character that I'm going to build, this is going to be super interesting because I know exactly what I plan to do. So again, this whole game is just so reliant upon you knowing what to do. And even if you've never played the game before, at least knowing what type of build you want to get into immediately. Anyway, guys, I'm going to leave this episode off here. Thank you all so much for watching. Leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe to my channel, and I will see everybody in the next video. See you soon, guys.